Hey guys, and welcome to our first NBA 2K18 rebuild. First of all, I would love to say thank you guys so much. We reached 500 subscribers, I believe. Today is the 21st I'm recording this. We reached that about 2 days ago, and now we're all the way up to 525. It is insane the amount of support you guys are giving. I really do appreciate it. So guys, be sure to hit the like button on this, and be sure to let me know what other teams you want me to rebuild in the comment section below. So a couple things for this series. Only 3 years. We're going to get 3 years to win a championship. Turn off injuries. Pretty much automate all the minute details and everything. Turn off all trade restrictions and signing restrictions. And then we're going to put in the 2018, 2019, and 2020 draft classes that I know are on 2K Share for all our draft classes. And that's it. That's really it. So without further ado, if you guys cannot tell by the thumbnail, the first team that we are going to rebuild is the New York Knicks. I've actually gotten a lot of requests in the comments and actually from my friends to do the Knicks just to see what would happen if a competent GM actually took over the #1 team in New York. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Let me go ahead and create a My League with a current NBA team, and we're going to use the most official roster from 2K. So let me go ahead and get official 2K Sports roster. Perfect. Current NBA team. We're going to start on the first day of the 2018 regular season. And let's see here. Of course, all the normal stuff, no fantasy draft, no normalization, and pretty much everything is going to be same. We're going to turn off team chemistry because that always screws with us. And we're going to keep all the salary cap the same. We're going to keep off all of the restrictions. And that honestly should be it. I can't do trade approval. And we're going to turn injuries off. And besides that, everything should be the same. So there we go. All of our sliders are set. Let's go ahead and choose the Knicks. And let's go ahead and get right into this. Okay, here we are at the start of our My League. First of all, let me take a look at the roster we have right now. Porzingis, we still have him on for a while. Need to get rid of. Let's see here. Who we're going to get rid of. We're going to get rid of Enes Kanter. Or actually, we'll keep Enes Kanter. He's only got 1 year left on his contract. I want to see what we can get for Tim Hardaway Jr. Also want to see what we can get for Courtney Lee. Also, Joakim Noah. These are the guys we really need to get rid of. Lance Thomas is on the 2 year, $6 million contract. Okay, then. Well, I know who we're going to try and trade away. So once I find a couple trades, I'll bring you guys back in for the first trades we're going to make. So here is the first trade that we're going to do. We're going to get Austin Rivers for Courtney Lee and Damian Dotson. I don't really care about Dotson. And Austin Rivers, without being younger and actually better than Courtney Lee, actually only has 1 year left on his contract, opening up even more cap space for us. So I am definitely going to take this trade. And let's see that cap room go up a little bit and see what happens. I will definitely take this trade, getting rid of Joakim Noah's contract, shaving $10 million off, and we get a somewhat decent center in Cristiano Felicio. At only 25 years old, he could actually mature into a decent backup center. Again, just going for an overall salary dump here. Wesley Johnson, shaving a little bit of money off that contract, plus he only has 1 year left. They're essentially the same player. They're really not going to get that many minutes. So I'll go ahead and make this trade as well. Okay guys, that is all the trades we're going to make for this season. I'm going to go ahead and simulate through the entire season. And I'll bring you guys back for the results after Season 1. So at the end of Season 1, Stephen Curry wins the MVP. 28 points, 7 assists, and 2.5 steals. Ben Simmons, what do you know? Rookie of the Year, 16, 9, and 5. Rudy Gay, 6th Man of the Year with 14 and 6. Hassan Whiteside with 2 blocks and a double-double as defensive player. Sabonis on the Indiana Pacers, that's a surprise, as the most improved player. Steve Kerr, the Warriors went 70-12. Oh my goodness. So there are the end of the season awards. Here are the first NBA teams. I don't know if we're going to have anybody on these, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's not looking like any Knicks are on here. What about the rookie teams? Wow. Frank Ntilikina did not even make a second rookie team. Okay then. Well, I guess we'll have to move on from that. We did go 28-54. We were last in our conference, which means hopefully we're going to get that really good draft pick in this loaded draft class. Let's go ahead and just pretty much simulate through the entire playoffs. No real threat so far. Cleveland, and look at that, Golden State taking out Washington in the NBA Finals with the sweep. Not very surprising, and what do you know, Steph Curry wins the Finals MVP. Now, here is where it gets good. We're moving on to the off-season. People retiring, Ginobili, Pau Gasol, a couple good players, but really not that much. So let's go ahead and move on to our league meetings here. Let's see what we get. So the worst teams will have a reduced odds of obtaining a top 3 pick. That is not what we want. That is not what we want at all, but hopefully we'll still be able to get a pretty good draft pick. Let's move on to the draft lottery. Hopefully we'll be able to get a pretty decent pick. It looks like we have the shot at the 3rd best pick, which I'm really hoping does turn into a top 3 pick. So, you know what? We're just going to skip it and hope. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding? We end up getting the 5th pick, dropping down 2 spots. So Hornets get the number 1 pick, Heat with the number 3. We're going to try and move up in that draft lottery. Now let's see here. Obviously, all of our staff sucks. So, assistant GM, I'm going to fire the assistant GM. I'm going to fire Jeff Hornacek. He's pretty good. I'm also going to fire our trainer and just run house. Ooh, it looks like Mike D'Antoni is available for the head coaching position. And I'm actually going to pick him up on that. I'm going to give him let's give him 2 years, 3 years, and let's give him a decent contract right there. And we can just go ahead and fill in the rest of these positions, and I'll meet you guys back at the draft. Okay guys, here we are with the NBA draft. We got the 5th pick, and honestly, I'm just going to try and get the number 1 pick. I believe who it is. The Hornets have it. So let's see if we can get some sort of decent trade for the Hornets. Where's Charlotte? Where are the Charlotte Hornets? Why can't I find the Charlotte Hornets? Hornets. Here we are. Okay, it looks like they're already making their pick. So let's just send to the next user pick. And hopefully we'll be able to get one of the top 3 guys that I really, really want. They pick Michael Porter Jr. with the number 1 pick. That is actually somewhat surprising. Now let's see what trade offers we have. We have the 5th pick in a loaded draft class. So Covington and Saric, Conley, Schroeder, Whiteside, Kemba Walker, Rudy Gobert, Marvin Bagley, and Boban. That may be something from the Mavericks. Oladipo, Marcus Aldridge, DeAndre Ayton, and Jared Dudley. Okay, let's see who is left on the board. Luka Doncic is still on the board? Are you kidding me? Luka Doncic is still on the board after 4 picks? I have to go with Luka. I have to go with Luka Doncic. I don't understand how you could avoid this guy for all these turns. That is great. We get Luka Doncic with the 5th pick in the draft. That is crazy. We're actually able to pick up the best player in this draft with the 5th pick overall. We were able to sign Luka Doncic to a 2-year, $8 million deal. Alright, in the moratorium period, we don't have any cap room for some reason. DeMarcus Cousins is out there, Paul George, pretty good draft class. Who do we still have on that's taking up all of our salary cap? Okay, Tim Hardaway, Austin Rivers, Tim Hardaway, Austin Rivers, and Felicio. So let's see here. Tim Hardaway. Who are we going to be able to get for Tim Hardaway? Covington. I don't want to give up our first round pick next year, though. No, I don't want Joakim Noah back. Man, we are really not getting much. I may take this pick just to get another first round pick. You know what? I'm gonna take this straight. I'm gonna get the top 3 pick from Atlanta. And now let's see how much salary do we have. We have $9 million in cap room. Who else is holding us down? Okay, let's see your biggest salary. Austin Rivers and Felicio. Let's see what we can get for him. Okay, let's see here. That's a good salary dump. Looking for some good salary dumps or just getting a decent overall player. And I'm really not seeing much. This could be good. Alex Burks giving up $9 million. Not much else besides that. Langston Galloway. Ooh, this could be a decent trade. Giving up $13 million and we get a first round pick. I don't know what else we could get. Zach Randolph at $11 million. I may go with this trade right here. I'm going to go with this trade. This gets rid of $11 million in cap space as well. So that's going to give us even more cap room. And now let's see. We have $20 million in cap room. Let's see. Are we going to be able to sign DeMarcus Cousins? No, we're not. Let's see here. Let's see if we can give him 4 years, $35 million with the no trade clause. Let's see if he's going to take up our contract offer. Also, let's give one to Paul George at small forward. Let's give Paul George an offer. See if he's gonna like this. 4 years, 20. Actually, let's do 4 years, $28 million. And our last one we'll give to. I like Clint Capella. Aaron Gordon's out there. Jabari Parker is out there. I think I may give our next one to Avery Bradley. He's expecting $32 million. I'll give our last one to Jabari Parker, and we'll play a more small lineup. So let's give him $25 million, see if he likes that. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be able to possibly get DeMarcus. And let's renounce. We're going to renounce Enes Kanter, Jarrett Jack. We're pretty much going to renounce all these guys just to give us some more cap room. We're going to get a ton of cap room with that. So let's get DeMarcus and, oh, we nearly have Paul George. So we're going to decline Paul George and take DeMarcus Cousins. And Jabari Parker decides to sign with the Bucks. And does that mean we may still be able to get DeMarcus Cousins? But who else can we get? Marcus Smart still on. Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine could be pretty good. Let's go ahead and see if we can sign Zach LaVine to a $25 million contract. DeMarcus Cousins and Zach LaVine. Nice. That looks pretty good. So the Bulls match our offer on Zach LaVine. What about Rodney Hood? I just want to get a decent shooting guard. Okay. So here we go. Let's see. Do we have... There we go. We just signed Boogie Cousins and Rodney Hood. Now let's see what we can do if we edit Luka Doncic and change him into a point guard. Luka, you're going to become a point guard, secondary shooting guard. Except he goes down to an 81, but still, that's going to be really good. Wow, I'm really liking this team. We're able to sign Boogie Cousins, and that's pretty much all the free agent offers we're going to give this offseason. I'm also going to take this trade, Frank and Wesley Johnson, for Malcolm Brogdon and Matthew Dellavedova, a great young point guard in Malcolm Brogdon, and hopefully we'll be able to re-sign him. Here's the starting lineup: Malcolm Brogdon, Luka Doncic, Rodney Hood, Porzingis, and DeMarcus Cousins with the pretty decent bench. And I'll see you guys at the end of Season 2. End of Season number 2, Steph Curry with the MVP. Luka Doncic, our very own Rookie of the Year. Wow, he had a great stat line. Jeremy Lin, 6th man. Hassan Whiteside, defensive. DeJounte Murray, most improved. And what do you know, the Warriors losing one more game than last year, going 69-13. On the first team, the all NBA teams, Luka Doncic actually on the all NBA second team. Marvin Bagley ending up on the third team. But besides that, we did not have really anybody on this team. We actually had Furkan Korkmaz on the rookie second team. And we ended up 51-31, getting the third seed in the first round of the playoffs. Let's go ahead and just go through all these games. Let's go ahead and simulate the current round. We should be able to just clean sweep. Oh my god, are you kidding? We just got eliminated by the Brooklyn Nets. D'Angelo Russell, oh my goodness. Porzingis 2 of 4. Wait, where is everybody playing? Yes, everybody's playing. I don't understand why we couldn't get past the Brooklyn Nets. Where are the Nets? They have Russell's an 87 overall. That's it. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and go through the finals and everything. I'm expecting another easy Warriors win. Ooh, in 7 games versus the 76ers. But let's go ahead and move on to the offseason here. Retirements. A couple decent retirements. Dirk and Vince Carter. Go to the league meetings. And all of them are rejected, so that doesn't really matter. And the draft lottery, we do have the Atlanta Hawks protected first round pick, top 3 protected. So I want to see how they do. Oh, the Hawks have the number 1 chance? I'm hoping that they fall out of the top 3. Oh, we were so close to getting that pick from the Atlanta Hawks, but that's fine. Looks like we're just going to be able to skip the draft this year. And I'll come back once I have done all the rookie signings. Here is the roster for our third and final season with the New York Knicks. Luka Doncic up to an 88 overall, Brogdon up to an 85 overall, and besides that, everybody, including Porzingis, is pretty much staying the same. Here we are, end of the final season of the rebuild. Curry, once again, 3 MVPs in a row for Stephen Curry. Malik Reed, I don't understand who that is, I don't care. Jeremy Lin, 6th man. Hassan Whiteside, defensive player. And Montrezl Harrell getting the most improved player. Steve Kerr, what do you know, getting the coach of the year. So, looking at the All-NBA teams, I'm not seeing many Knicks, except for Luka Doncic, who's up to a 90 overall already. Wow, I did not expect to see that coming around. Him and Porzingis on the All-NBA second team. That's pretty nice. Bol on the Hornets doing great. And besides that, let's go ahead and get into the playoffs. We are the 3rd seed facing the Toronto Raptors. Hopefully we'll be able to get out of this round. Let me go ahead and take a look at the Raptors roster real quick. Toronto Raptors, they got pretty much everybody. Kyle Lowry's getting a bit older. They have John Collins. They have Buddy Hield. So this may not be as easy a series as I thought. Okay, let's go ahead and simulate through each of these games one by one. I really do not want to have to jump in to one of the earlier rounds. I'd rather jump into one of the late rounds and try and get this team to the finals. Okay, 3-1. Let's knock out this series here. No, we are not blowing another 3-1 lead. There we go. Get past the first round. We're going to be facing the Milwaukee Bucks in the second round. This is definitely going to be a tougher matchup. We're dealing with the Greek Freak. They're up 2-0 on us. Okay, 2-1. That's what I like to see. 2-1. Tie it back up 2-2. There we go. They're up 3-2. And please. Well, we've brought the Knicks back to the conference semifinals. We've faced one really good Bucks team. But unfortunately, that will be the end of the road for this New York Knicks rebuild. We got them back to the playoffs, but unfortunately, that was all we could do. We have 3 90 overalls. Luka Doncic, DeMarcus Cousins, and Kristaps Porzingis, Malcolm Brogdon, and Rodney Hood. But that will be all for this rebuild. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to let me know what team you think I should rebuild next in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.